The Self-Discovery Guide, Chapter 7, Faith. Take 1. Welcome back to another video. This is the Self-Discovery Guide series, a series where we talk about the 7 principles to find fulfillment and purpose. And in today's video, we are talking about faith. It's the last chapter of the book, and I'm excited that you're here. I'm excited that hopefully you've gotten through the entire series, and hopefully you can rewatch the videos if you have questions. We've talked about mental health, self-care, home, finance, passion, focus. We're going to tie this up with faith. And then at the end of the Self-Discovery Guide, our goal is to essentially allow you to thrive. Not only survive, but thrive. In the guide, at the end, there is a challenge, a slow living challenge that you can partake in. And if you do, tag me on Instagram. I would love to see your process throughout the week. And then also, for the thriving element of it, it's just very important to have a support system, have a core belief system. All those things will help you. Faith is the foundation for me. Today we are drinking Harney & Sons Earl Grey. It has bergamot oil in it, and this is decaffeinated black tea. So go ahead and get your drink. In the Self-Discovery Guide, in the faith chapter, there is a gratitude journal, and it basically has 3 prayer requests that you can write at the top. And I would love to highlight the 3 prayers, 3 of my answered prayers. One of them being when I was in New York City, I had to have faith because I went there without a job. I had 4 suitcases. God answered my prayer and allowed me to move in with 3 other roommates, and they were awesome. They're doing great things in their life today. But I had to have faith that I would find a place, I would get a job. They interviewed me. They had other people lined up to rent out that room, but by the grace of God and the favor of God, which we'll get to later, they chose me. And then my second answered prayer is overcoming mental illness. So I told you guys about the clinical depression that I had. And I also had another challenge with mental health at the beginning of 2021. I had never experienced anything like it. And I remember talking to the therapist, and they were the ones that suggested, creating my personal manual that I can look back on and do the cognitive behavioral therapy. And that really helped me. But when I was in the thick of it, I really couldn't grasp those techniques. I was just surviving, as I mentioned. So I'm grateful to have been able to come on the other side of that. That's an answered prayer, because there was a time where I didn't even feel like I had the capability to work a 9 to 5 because of my mental illness. And I am so grateful. I'm thankful. So that's definitely something that goes on my gratitude journal and is an answered prayer, is He kept me. He kept my mind. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. I stand on that because there are so many people that don't have a sound mind, and He restored mine. So I'm grateful for that. And then my third answered prayer is just being able to have work-life balance. I'm so grateful that going through this self-discovery in finding fulfillment and purpose, I found fulfillment and blessed with a occupation where I can have work-life balance. Using the skills and all the different experiences throughout my life to come to this place of work-life balance is really a blessing. Those are my 3 answered prayers. So for you, I have listed in the guide where you write down your 3 prayers, and then you can come back to this video, and feel free to write your 3 prayers in the chat if you feel comfortable doing that, and then come back when you have a praise report about those prayers being answered. But that is included in the Self-Discovery Guide. And I would like to leave you with this book. I talked about favor, The Blessing of Favor by Kate McVeigh, experiencing God's supernatural influence. And so, I spoke about getting the apartment, renting out the room, and having favor. And she says, God's blessings of favor flowing in your life is not based upon your background, talents, abilities, or anything you've earned. It's God's promise to every believer from His Word. And all you have to do is receive it. So that goes back to the introduction at the very beginning, the introduction in the self-discovery guide, and the introduction video that you can go back and watch, where I say it's already yours. So that thing is already yours. You just have to walk in it, receive it, have faith, have hope, that believe in things that you cannot see, and it's yours. You just have to receive it. And she also says in this book, I can't remember where, but something about if God ordered it, He'll pay for it. So the visions, the dreams, the ideas, if God put it there, it's not your bill to take care of. He's got it. He's gonna pay the bill. I wish I could find it. Something about, I don't know if I highlighted it, but basically it's God's bill, not yours. So I would encourage you to check out this book. It's very, very beneficial. I go back to it often, and my mom gave it to me in 2006. So it's been around for a while. If you have any questions about this series, drop a comment. I'm so happy that you watched till the end and that hopefully you found these videos helpful. It was more of like a podcast style. I hope the lighting and the audio was a little better. I got to experience and play with that. So if you do the challenge, let me know. There are 7 action items in that challenge. I'm excited for your journey of self-discovery. This is the completion of 7 principles to fulfillment and purpose. I hope that the rest of this year you get all the things that you want, that you say your prayers, you have faith to believe that your hard times are not always going to be hard times. You can overcome and God will see you through. I'm just excited to have you here. So go grab this book and we'll see you in the next one. And remember to take time to smell the flowers.